Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel Insights. Today we will analyze Mint Primer's report, that is El Nino and other factor behind the hike in MSP. Recently, Government of India has announced a very significant hike in procurement of Kharif crops, that is going to be cultivated June to September season. So that thing we are going to analyze. And higher than usual hike in minimum support price for kharif crops, that is next year there is an election. Is that effect has been seen in this hike or not? We will also do the same analysis. And there is why this hike has been done significantly higher as compared to the previous year, that is 2022 to 23. That was the previous year, and the hike this year is very much significant higher. So we will see about this. And is there is balance between farmers and consumers interest amid an El Nino threat that is going to be affect our rainfall situation of southwest monsoon that is going to come in June to September. Okay, so right from the Kerala, you can see this monsoon generally comes, but in this year, what we are witnessing, that El Nino effect has been intensified. So we will analyze that in depth, how it will affect our MSP as well as crop production, and what is El Nino. Let us see. You can see the fair rise by the government for the paddy procurement, how it has been in a historical period, that is in 12-13 FY, that is 15.7% year on year increase as compared to the previous. This is an election year, so this has been denoted as a yellow color. So in election 4.8, and then you can see this is the reduction of 2 year, and again has increased, then again 12.9, very much intensified. And this is also an election year, that is 2018 to 19, and again decreased 2 years, and then again increased 3 years. So it has been decreasing 2 years and increasing the 3 years, whereas the last year of that 3 year component is election year and has been election year as per the previous trend. So let us see, this year has been increased 7.0, previous year 5.2, and rest you can see except the yellow color, everything is below the 7. At least at most it did this also now. So what happens actually, whenever whenever they announce the hike, they are not going to touch that ceiling of 7.0. But this year, next year is election year, so they have touched the ceiling. And this data has been taken from Ministry of Agriculture website, and this report has been taken from Mint, that is excerpt from Satish Kumar. So let us see how significant is the MSP rise. Actually, what is MSP? MSP is the price at which center buys some crop directly from the farmer for food security scheme. What are those schemes? Like a National Food Security Act 2013 accordance, there are many schemes like a Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana, okay, Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana and Antoday Anna Yojana. These are the most important schemes which are run by central government, solely by central government, and they generally provide food security to their citizens. While in time of COVID, the PMJKAY has also been in news. So what happens actually, or if there is a rise in the price of respective crop, then they will release the stock in order to stabilize that rise price. For the Kharif season, you know that planting begins from the June, that is onset of monsoon, and this year has been increased 7% for a basket of 14 crops. Let me clear here. This is the 14 crop basket, that is MSP. And then again, second thing is called fair and remunerative prices, that is for sugarcane. So sugarcane is also kharif crop, and this is also going to be taken through the FRP, that is not through the MSP. Okay, so government has announced MSP for what? Cereals, high in price this time, pulses, oilseeds, and cotton. The hike was 5.8% last year, as we have witnessed in this uh, in this chart. We can see that in the previous 5.2% has been cited, and 3.5% of the year before. In this time, they are saying that the 3.5% in the year before. Let me clear here that the chart shown is only for the paddy, not for the whole kharif crops. Okay, for the whole kharif crops, and the data cited here are for the kharif crops totally. What included cereals, pulses, oilseed, and cotton. So this is the new data. The year before, however, the increase in the lower, the one that is the last pre-general election 2018, that year MSP of paddy, the main kharif crop, was by 13% compared to 7% this year. So is these all our election result or resultant from the elections year, that is going forward the next year? We will also see that. And what factor drove the hike? Due to the high cereal prices. So here the main important thing is there are high cereal prices in the market prevalent, and building a stock of paddy, which accounts half of the kharif production, is crucial. This is important because 2023 is an El Nino year and rainfall could be deficient, leading to drop in the output. So El Nino year, citing that the drought-like condition will be in India, Australia, and the flood-like condition and higher rainfall will be like in South America, that is the west side, na, sorry, that is the east side, Eastern Pacific. Will see the rainfall, accumulation of rainfall in higher condition, that is a flood like condition they will witness. And for farmers, the mistake is intensive under the more area they want now. When they hike the MSP before the sowing season, what they want actually to increase the acreage area uh, under the rice and the whatever crop they are getting more prices for the same. Besides the hike in MSP is the account for compensating farmers from the okay. So there has been a second reason given, that is a rising cost of cultivation. They are going to nullify. That's why they have hiked the MSP. And MSP is being calculated generally by Commission for Agricultural Cost and Prices. And they said that input cost has been risen to 7.7% in this financial year. So this rise they have to compensate. That's why they have raised the MSP to 7%. These are the factors. So let me clarify the factors. First factor is high cereal prices. In order to cool them, they want more stock, so they have raised the MSP, so that more farmer will attract to the raised price. And again, this is the El Nino year, that is a deficient rainfall they will witness, and drop in output. That's why they want to hike the MSP so that they can park the whatever they want for the food security scheme. Uh, that is a food security scheme. Whatever they want, the quintals of the paddy, they can procure that. They should achieve the target. And the third reason is rising cost. Rising cost due to which, that is inflation. As you have witnessed, that rising cost means what is input cost means usually fuel cost, what they are going to apply in the field, and second is fertilizer cost, that is also useful in crop production. And seed cost, okay, irrigation cost also comes under the fuel cost, because whatever the irrigation will be done, that will be through the fuel or through the electricity, that is also higher in this year. So is the paddy only crop purchased under MSP? No, this is not the. But the 40% of the whole paddy production in the country has been procured by the government, or it is being targeted now. That is paddy further processed to make the rice, and actually it buys a smaller quantity of pulses and some cotton, whereas the paddy has been procured generally from Punjab, Haryana, and Telangana due to their soil condition and topography. And for the cotton and pulses, there are Maharashtra and Karnataka. Okay. So let us see, is the MSP hike inflationary? MSP is not the only factor which determines the food prices. That is domestic production, the factor which determines food prices. If there is a higher domestic production, food prices will be low. Public stock, if there is a higher public stock, that is food prices will be high, because there will be less stock in the market and higher demand, that is prices will be high. Input cost, if input cost will increase, then the price will also high. Global prices, that is the import and export, that depends. Are you importing the cheaper, or are you importing the dearer products from the country? India, majority of oil seeds has been exported by India from the Arab countries, and trade policies crucial role. Yes, trade policies also play crucial roles. For instance, you can see that the previous year they imposed restrictions on wheat and rice, because there were less stock in order to stabilize the price rise of the wheat. And in the one moment, then when wheat price rose, they were unable to stabilize that, so they imposed the export restrictions on that same. Weather also can play, as we have seen the El Nino effect. And yes, weather also played in the previous Rabi season. You can see in the uh, that is wheat crops target of procurement, that they have not achieved that target. Okay, the factor will be important in 20 El Nino factor, that is negative effect the monsoon. Although the government's meteorological department is saying that there would be normal rainfall would be there, that is a 96 to 104% of the long term average, that is 50-year average. But private forecast said that there would be below normal, that is drought like condition. Okay, getting my point? Drought like condition there will be. And deficit of 54% has been recorded in the first time. This is as per the data in the 12th June, because from the right from the June they are going to cultivate their land, and they are going to prepare a plan for the sowing the crop, but sowing the seed, but till now they are not able to decide that what the condition of the rainfall. Either we should go for a more rainfall prone crops or not. So that is a major condition. Please subscribe to my channel. I will be doing daily analysis of the mint through the official newspaper. And that's all from my side. Thank you very much.